Another cult. Police rescue 200 religious adherents from Kwale Forest. Police in Kwale are investigating a suspected case of religious kidnapping in Vumbu village in Msambweni, Kwale County. This after more than 200 people were found in a forest allegedly involved in extreme religious activities at a church called Rainbow Faith Ministries Vumbu, a splinter group from the main SDA church in Vumbu. Among those arrested is a leader of the church, 23-year-old Joyce Mkumbi, a suspected self-proclaimed prophetess. A close source said among those arrested was a secondary school teacher who had quit his job to join the religious activities and was staying in the forest. According to a verified report by Kwale County Children's Coordinator Zephaniah Apoko, the church asked its followers to leave their homes and stay at the center of the forest to observe and strictly adhere to its teaching. They were also required to pray 3 times a day and 3 times a night without missing a beat. Children were forced to miss school to attend the prayers. Among those living in the makeshift center were 50 children from different families. Mr. Apoko said the pastor was not a certified preacher as she had no formal training. He also recommended that Mr. Mkumbi be charged of exposing children to extreme religious doctrine through her claims of messages from God. But in his defense, Humphrey Nyuma, one of the congregants, said they were only worshiping God and had not prevented any children from going to school. This is a good church. I also come from Nairobi and it is a peaceful environment. I don't know why the authorities are targeting us, but this is a sign of the end times, as our preacher told us, said Mr. Ngumwa. Meanwhile, Muslim for Human Rights Rapid Response Officer Francis Auma said the police conducting investigations should ensure they do not violate human rights even while conducting investigations. Mr. Auma, who visited the village, said residents had complained of harassment by the police during the investigation over the past 2 weeks, forcing most of them to hide in the forest. We demand that the security operations and the investigations of the church members to be done within the confines of the law, he said. The Kwale County Police Commander said they were still investigating the matter to come up with a conclusive report on the said church. This is as they continue to monitor the situation and prevent any harm to the congregants and children, some of whom escaped.